Richard, show me just one person you've trained. One person, you know? One person. And also, if you're going to use examples of people, use examples of people that actually do Raw Tool 4, okay? Not just, fans of ours, but actually people who do Raw Tool 4. They do it, okay? Use examples of that. But again, you won't do that because you'd love to take out of context. You love doing that. You love doing that. And that's really unfortunate. So Richard Vegan Games, this is not a hate video. Richard, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Why are you making fun of a 16-year-old girl on the internet who's healing from anorexia, and you use pictures of her when she was starving and vomiting and fucking herself up and saying, this is how you should look, and then now she's healing. You're like, look at that, look at that. You're mocking the recovery of someone who's healing from anorexia, which is a mental health issue. You're mocking their recovery. It's a 16-year-old girl, bro. Like, some of that video you did was funny, but why would you mock a 16-year-old girl who's healing from a mental health issue? That's just fucking shit, man. You're such a fucking passive-aggressive person. Like, I can't really get around the fact that you would do that you would be such a fucking fat shamer and say, look at that, you're fat, you're shit, is what you basically said. And that's just fucking wrong. Like, what about how someone feels inside? You focus so much on the aesthetic, all this bullshit, but you don't ever ask these people, how do you feel inside? Do you feel better? Do you feel suicidal anymore? What's the deal? You just screenshot a photo to take it out of context because you have your own agenda. Just keep it on me, man. Keep the focus on me versus fucking get other people involved, especially 16-year-old girls. Like, what the fuck, bro? If you say sugar makes you fat, explain why the fuck I'm leaner than you. Explain that, motherfucker. Explain to the people all those emails you used to send me when you're depressed and felt like suicide, and that girl you're with now, the one who was trying to do the dirty and is fishing around, you're trying to pretend to be an expert, man. You're still a virgin, and there's nothing wrong with that. Or you've been with one girl, and you're trying to say that my advice is wrong, that I can't read girls better than you can. You never even had a long-term girlfriend, bro. Live with someone for 9 years, 24 hours a day pretty much. Date a lot of people or whatever. Have girlfriends that you live with. You rent with them, or you share a house with them. You fucking wake up with them. You go to bed with them. You travel with them. You've never done that. You wouldn't have a fucking clue, bro. It doesn't make you a bad person, Richard, but to try and say that our advice doesn't fucking work, my advice doesn't work. You've never fucking coached anyone, man. Who the fuck have you coached to lose weight? And why don't you do just little screenshots of the people that I've helped? Thousands of people. In 1996, when I first got into helping people lose weight. 2001 when I got vegan. So I've got 15 years experience high carb vegan coaching. I've seen it all. I've seen people come and go. I've seen people like you as well who are, you send me emails, I'm so grateful for your help, Harley, I really appreciate your help, I've got no job. Remember those emails, Richard? You got no job, you're living at home, you're fucking on welfare or whatever, which is fine, I've been there myself. And I'm so grateful that you've given me a platform. Thanks to the shout outs, Harley and Freely. Thanks for the support. And I told you what thumbnails to use. I told you to do Microhern or TMW. I showed you all the tips and tricks. I help you get a job, help you get an income where you got enough money to move out of your parents' house. And that was good, and you were so thankful. And then one day, something just shifted. What was it? Where just one day you woke up and you're like, fuck doing right, fuck Freely, I'm gonna throw him under the bus. And you sided with that Eisel the Weasel guy. This guy, Eisel, has parents who are multi-millionaires. Google it up. His parents' company is called Lord Cultural Resources. And you said to this guy, or you said to your audience, go and subscribe to this guy. He's trying to put Durandot in prison. Shortly after the big shout out, you keep giving him shout outs. Help put Durandot in prison. This guy's got multi-millionaire parents. He stole $6,500 from the Durandot Hate Club to put me in prison when I land in Australia. Well, I'm back in Australia. And I was in Thailand a few days ago. And I'll go back to Thailand just to prove it's a big scam. But you endorsed that. But you got so much hate, so much jealousy, that you just, you're blinded by that. And you'll use any bit of agenda, any bit of personal attack, or get 16-year-old girls involved or whatever. I'll tell you what, Richard. If you had a girlfriend for 8-9 years and someone on the internet was making video after video, Freely's a fraud, Freely's a fraud, and then they came to your event in Thailand, came to Chiang Mai, and started saying how I'll smash Drew and Drew's a skinny, scrawny fucker to people that I know behind the scenes and just slamming us. What the fuck would you do if they came to Chiang Mai to cause havoc? And then they started contacting 16-year-old girls, and the 16-year-old girl contacts you and says, I don't feel safe. I don't really feel safe. This is awkward. What should I do? What the fuck would you do? You would do fuck all because you don't have any real courage. You're just a passive-aggressive hater. And I never thought I'd have to make this video. It's not a video I really wanted to make. I can just see behind the humour and the comment, the outfits and stuff. No, we can see the core of it. I mean, I did laugh at some of that video, but the core intention behind your video is just your own agenda fueled by jealousy and hate. And you forget to mention, you say, look, Drew Ryder's too lean, but his advice makes people fat. Where the fuck are the fat people? Where are they? There's nobody. There's no one of the normal metabolism who fucking you can't get obese, man, eating like us. You will lean out. And when you use other people who are healing from anorexia, which is a mental health issue, and you make fun of them, oh, you gained weight, or whatever. You've gained weight, now you're healthy. You're healthier than when you were going to die from heart failure. You're mentally healthy when you're throwing up and eating 200 calories a day. But you make fun of that. That's pretty fucking shit. That's just really shit. I've got a lot of other points, but I just want to say, very disappointed in Richard. And your fans as well. Most of them are little 12-year-old kids, and they're homophobic, and they're racist, and they're sexist. Is that the sort of culture you're trying to breed? My viewers aren't homophobic, sexist, racist, etc. My viewers don't really comment other people's videos that much. But your little armies come over and just been slamming it. But you don't care, Richard. You act all professional and nicey-nicey. But what was that you said about Blogilates? You said you want to smash Blogilates' teeth in. What the fuck did Blogilates ever do to you? Nothing. But you wanted to smash her teeth in direct quote in the octagon or whatever. And YouTube saw that as such a hate video, they took it down and gave you a strike against your account. And I watched that video and I said, Richard, take it down, bro. You can't want to say you want to smash people's face on YouTube like that. You can't scream at the camera. But you didn't take my advice. You got the strike. And now you're pretending to be all peacey, lovey-lovey. It's just crazy. But my question to you, Richard, is please do a video explaining why you would support multi-millionaire, estate fund rich kid, Lord Culture Resources, Isel, the Weasel, Dr. Evil. And you would ignore the fact that he hasn't pressed any charges against me. It's just all fucking talk. I'm in Australia. No one's come to arrest me. I was in Thailand for 3 months. No one came to arrest me. I'll go back to Thailand. No one will come to arrest me. But you won't make a video about that, will you? You wouldn't. You wouldn't do anything about that. Because you're just an angry, jealous little boy with not much life experience. And you've gotten some money and fame from YouTube, and it's gone to your fucking head. You're going to Hollywood on us, Richard. Get back to the core roots, man. Stop being such a little shit cunt. Another thing, Richard, remember that time when you were sort of dead broke? You had enough money for an airfare to Australia. You're like, oh, I'd like to go to Australia one day, but, a bit skimp on cash. I said, no worries, mate. If you get your airfare over here, you can stay at my place. Remember that, Richard? Why do you always forget that stuff? Why do you always forget when you said you want to commit suicide, if you're really depressed and you're having problems with drugs, that Drew Ryder was there to help you out? Why do you forget about that? Why don't you ever mention that? Why are you trying to paint me as such a fucking bad, evil person? That this motherfucker Dr. Evil, from the multi-millionaire parents, the estate fund kid, who wants to put Drew Ryder in prison for standing up for a 16-year-old girl on the internet who was in Chiang Mai and felt threatened, felt harassed, that a random 38-year-old creeper was contacting her out of the blue. Where are you staying? What are you doing? And she felt weirded out. And then she came to me for support, and I gave that support, and I do what I do. I defend the fucking community, fucking viciously. You would never put on a fucking event. Ever. Let alone for free. For 3 weeks, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day. Fixing tires, helping people go to the hospital, answering the same question every fucking day, over and over and over and over and over. Year in, year out, you wouldn't do it. Because you don't have the passion for it. But when someone does, you get jealous of that. You feel threatened. Because it highlights that you'd rather sit in your fucking ass playing video games than answer thousands of tons of questions, or just smash out video after video after video, and you hide behind, well, I just do quality. Nah, man, dressing up in a fucking wig ain't quality. Quality is when people stop you on the fucking street, you go, hey man, I reversed my cancer, reversed my type 2 diabetes. I fucking healed from anorexia. I'm mentally sane now. I just want to say thanks. That's motherfucking quality. It's not how much fucking frames or bit K or 4K or whatever the fucking $10,000 camera. That's Hollywood shit. Yeah, it's fun, but that's not quality in my life. My quality, definition of quality is the information you put out there. People stop you on the street and say thank you. And that happens every fucking day for me. Every day. Doesn't happen for you, Richard. Maybe people say, oh, you're funny. And that's good, you're an entertainer. You're not an educator. You just parrot shit off PubMed. And then when Dr. McDougall says sugar can't make you fat, you forget about that. But you're happy to quote everything else. So, again, you don't have much personal experience, not having to go, but, man, that's just... But the thing with Dr. Evil, even in his own video, he admits that he's going through a divorce case that his multi-millionaire parents are funding for his wife or ex-wife or a stranger wife, or whatever you call it, that Ozil the Weasel admits that he's like a violent guy, domestic violence, and his wife felt threatened and had to escape with their daughter or their son or whichever it is. You don't mention that. Do you hate women, Richard? Are you a misogynist or what? Why the fuck would you like a video saying put doing on in prison when it's from a wife beater? You know, he admits himself he's a violent guy, and he plays his hip hop music, what's called like First Murder or something. And you just fuck, all you guys are fucking jelly as fuck, man. It's sad. It's sad. Fucking get a life. And just in before the 12-year-olds come and say, Richard's not jealous, you're an infant, you like, cars make you fat and you're too skinny. Just before the 12-year-old idiots come along, when you get more mature and experienced and have a life of quality of that I've created, when you're not self-made from having rich parents, and nothing wrong with that, but when you're self-made from self versus your rich parents, and people stop in the street and you have ultimate freedom every single day, there's no one in the world right now I know who has more freedom. Let me know if you know anyone, because I'm doing every day what I fucking love to do, man. Love it to do it. And that for me is freedom. Every day I can just wake up and go, what do I want to do today? Where do I want to be? Any day of the year. Not locked in, no debt, just total fucking freedom. And people get jelly of that. Don't get jelly, man. If you want what I got, work hard for it. Alright? Fucking work for it. Make it fucking happen. So we have people who are jealous of my freedom. Some people are jealous of my impact. Some people are jealous of my income. Some people are jealous of freely, or they see me with girls or with guys, or taking selfies. They get jealous of that fame. Why be jealous, man? Just make it fucking happen. Jealousy is like the fucking most noxious emotion to have, because it paralyzes you from achieving your own goals. If you want something, be inspired by some motherfucker versus jealous about it. Again, get a life, calm the fuck up, stop carry restriction and being a motherfucking drainbow. And work hard, man. Work hard. Work harder, do more, work smarter. And calm the fuck up and drink some fucking Sprite if you have to get it fucking done. Stop being such jealous little shit cunts. So also, this video is meant to be just one take. Richard, where's your blood tests? And where's your 30-day food vlogs? What do you actually eat? And have you ever taken anabolic steroids or pro-hormones or whatever? Show us your hormone profiles. Do some tests. Show us your blood tests, man. Be transparent as me. And show us everything that you eat. I show everything everyone I eat. Everyone knows what I eat, alright? But what do you eat? So many people out there have little secrets, but they're the first to criticise people like myself who put it all out there. I put my diet out there, my blood tests out there, little experiments here and there, put it out there. Open for criticism. Let's do that because I want to educate people. Again, for me it's not a competition of you've got more subscribers, or you've got millions of subscribers, or 10 subscribers. I don't give a fuck about that. For me it's about quality content, and I base that quality content on how many people stop me on the street, or write me on Tumblr, or write me email, or Facebook, or DM, or Instagram, or Snap, or whatever it is. That's what I base my quality on. How many people write you, and then how many people do you reply to? Okay? That's for me, that's quality. That's transformative content, where you're helping people transform their lives, become better human beings for the animals and the planets. That is quality.